Morning, dear hearts. I pray that you all are having a beautiful and prosperous day. If your day is starting off a little shaky, I pray that something that I say may touch your heart and make you look at things a little bit differently. This morning, in my moment of clarity, I want to discuss peeling back the onion. So many people know me as a lupus survivor. They know that I've had financial hardship with my kids and I had to live in our car. My family has had to live in hotels supplied by the Salvation Army. Sometimes had to sell electronics just to survive. When I first started my show, The Relationship Handbook Live, I didn't have internet, so I would have to be at McDonald's late in the wee hours with my kids in the back seat asleep, just so I could do my show, because I was so determined to make it happen, and I didn't want to let anyone down that was tuning in or that was my co-host, because I was producing it and I needed to have internet in order to do that. So I would be at McDonald's. But for me, having lupus, having financial hardships, I honestly believe they will find the cure to lupus. And some days I feel better than others. So I can really bounce back from that. Honestly, I can. I know it's an incurable disease, but I know I can bounce back from having lupus. Financial hardships is something that we all endure at some point in our life. When money comes in, when your career gets better, people help you. Financial hardships you can bounce back from. I have bounced back from that. But something that I normally don't share with people is something that I cannot get back, and that's my virtue. And I had it taken from me at the tender age of 5 and 6 years old. I was molested by a cousin, and he molested me until I was 8 years old. And I was too afraid to share it with anyone, because he told me if I told anyone, he would kill my mother. And it's something that has haunted me for a long time. At 17, under the influence of drugs and alcohol, I was raped by three grown men, all over the age of 25 years old. And then one of those grown men ended up being my substitute teacher for a day. And I had to be excused from the class because he did not remember who I was, to go tell the principal to let them know what happened so they could come and arrest him at my school. These are the things that still haunt me to this day. These are the things that I've built so many emotional walls around me to keep those things inside. And in order for me to turn my pain to my passion, to put together this anthology of 50 women with 50 stories, I had to peel back that onion, because there's a woman who has a story similar to mine who is too afraid to express it, who is too afraid to let it out. And I have to be vulnerable in order to help someone else. I have to share my full testimony in order to be there for someone else and help them get over their situation. My virtue is something that I cannot get back. It's something that, because that happened to me at such a young age, I was so confused that I was in a life of promiscuity. I was so promiscuous for so long. As a young adult, people look at me now, they think, hey, she's married, she's got kids, she's happy. Yes, I'm happy now. Yes, I have the love of my life now. Yes, I'm at a place of peace right now. But it took a long road to get here. And now that I'm turning my pain to my passion, now that I'm putting together this book, now that I'm on this P2P movement to touch millions of lives of women globally, I must peel the onion, as they must peel the onion, and break down some of those emotional walls in order to be vulnerable, in order to share with some woman who may have been molested as a child, who may have been raped as a teenager, who just doesn't know what to say, doesn't know how to talk to someone else, doesn't have an outlet. And I'm here. I'm here as a testimony that you don't have to take your own life. You don't have to be promiscuous. You don't have to use drugs. You don't have to lash out at others. There's help that you can receive. And with this P2P movement, pain to passion to finding your purpose, I know that myself, my co-author, my lovely co-authors, all 49 of them, Deanna Booker, my co-compiler, we are putting out something that will help these women. Pain to passion, my valley experience. We all have a valley experience. And I experienced mine at the early age of 5. And it has made me who I am. But for a long time, I hid that. And there are so many women out there who have gone through the exact same thing. And I want you to know that although trouble doesn't last always, and you will be healed from that, you cannot build those emotional walls, because it will block you from healing, just like it blocked me from healing. So in the moment of clarity, I say, peel back that onion. Peel back that onion. Peel back that onion. Because I had to do it this morning, and I was in a very, very emotional place, a very, very vulnerable place. But that's good, because that's the only way I'm able to heal. I pray that you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. P2P.